Alright, this is the chess.com daily puzzle. Today is the 2nd of August, 2022. Once again, my question is, how the hell did Black's king get all the way over here? But anyway, this is a very interesting position. I am down a queen, so that's definitely a problem. And White's queen is, I believe White's queen is also skewering my pawn. So, let's see. I mean, the king also has fairly limited movement because the rook covers these 3 squares. The bishop covers this square. So I have 2 ideas here. One of them is to move my dark squared bishop somewhere to sort of get a better hold on where the king can move. Or, I think my bigger priority, since I am down my queen, is to move my rook to a better position. I do also have my 2 knights, so those are guarding these 2 squares. This one's here, this is covering those, this is covering those, and that's also covering that. So there is 1 square that the king can escape to, or the queen can take my rook. So I think my next move then, I'm not even going to take the, I'm going to try not to take the hint this one, but I think my next move is going to be rook d2, just to, or wait a minute, there might be a better move here. Hold up, I'm not moving the rook yet, there might be a better move. Oh, okay, because I was thinking I could do rook d5 to then cover these 2 squares, bishop covers these 2, other bishop covers these 2, knight covers this. Knight covers this, and then the rook will also have this. But then the king could just take. And the queen, there's no way the queen would be able to move there, which is why I thought to move the rook, but the king could easily just take because there is, like, nothing guarding that spot. So the best move I can think of then, to get the rook away from the queen, and to get it to safety from the king, is, yeah, rook d2. Which is actually not the right move. Well then. Next move I can think of then... Wait a sec. If the knight is guarding the queen... I mean, I could just try to take Black's pieces, but I know that for these puzzles, that's usually not the solution. If I was playing this against a human, I would just take the knight. This is, I mean, this queen can't defend because they can't move like that. This rook is, like, 1 turn away from defending. This is a free knight. Couldn't I just do this? That's not it either, huh? I mean, I'm not putting it within the radius of the king. It's just not safe. Last move I can think of is rook takes g6. But, of course, that's not right either. Let's take the hint. Oh, okay, it wants me to move the bishop. That's very interesting. Well, in that case, only place I could think of... Well, let's see. I can think of... Actually, yeah. Bishop f5 is the only place I can think of then, because it's guarded by the knight. And if the bishop were to go to, like, e6 or d7, it would be guarded by the rook, but the queen could still take the rook because it's on the opposite colored square. But that's not right either. Hold up. So the knight's guarded this spot. Bishop has sights on these 2. The knight has sights on these 2 right here. So bishop f5 check is not the move. I mean, the king already can't move to any of these 4 spots, so I don't see what the point. Oh, there's also the idea of bishop g2 check. But then, do we have anything covering these 2 squares here? Not really, but I can try that. Yeah, bishop g2 check. And actually, yeah, the opponent, Black, is forced to move the king. Okay, so bishop covers these 2 squares now. The rook is still under attack by the queen. But if I can check the king a second time, then that might... potentially be mate. It's just gonna be tricky because the king is on an opposite colored square now. Although, actually, the king doesn't have any legal moves, except for taking the rook, because this rook is still not guarded. So, my next move could be... Well, let me think about the possibilities here. If I do bishop f6 check, then it covers these 2. This bishop obviously has sights on these 2. This rook covers those. Wait a minute, is bishop f6 mate? Hold up, I think bishop f6 is actually mate, because all those squares are covered, and if the queen takes the rook, then the bishop is still going to be there. Let's try bishop f6, and cross our fingers that this is mate. No, it's not mate. What the hell is the legal move then? Oh, king takes rook. Right. This rook still needs to be guarded. That's why. Because if the rook's not guarded, the king can just take. I mean, I could also bring this knight into play. Because this knight's kind of just sitting around doing nothing. So that would result in, you know, this kind of thing going on. If I bring the knight here, that puts a check on the king. And the rook is still hanging. The rook is still hanging, so if the king takes the rook, I'd need to maybe do bishop f4 after that. But let's try knight d3. That's not it either. Wow. I really don't... Wait a minute. Wait, I just moved the rook. Rook d3 means that it's guarded. It still covers these 3 squares. Bishop covers these 2. Knight covers this. And then other bishop covers this. Oh, but the king could then escape to this square, because there's nothing guarding that. I mean, maybe if I do, like, rook d5 check, then the bishop guards it. Knight takes care of that. Bishop takes care of these 2. And the rook will still be taking care of that. Then there's only actually, there's only one place the king could escape. Because if king takes rook, then, you know, this bishop is still there. And obviously the queen can't take in this direction. Ugh, this is a very difficult puzzle for my 100 elo hoW brain. Does it even want me to move the rook? No, it does not. Of course, I have to be stupid and think that... Wait, well, bishop f6 check. We established bishop f6 check was not correct, right? So... Other way? Wait. Wait, bishop f4 is mate? Hold on. Why is bishop f4 mate? Okay, bishop f4 is mate because that's covered, that's covered, that's covered, that's covered. If the king takes the bishop, then that's covered. And this bishop... Oh, okay. Wow. I completely did not notice that. So, it was literally just bishop g2 check. And then bishop f4 mate. I told you. I told you. These puzzles are way too hard for my big, dumb 100 elo hoW brain. Anyway, that is the chess.com daily puzzle for August 2nd, 2022. Let me know how you guys did. You probably did far better than me, if I'm being honest.